Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about 5 times that a customer just tried my pretty little soul. I'm only doing 5 just because there are a lot of stories, and if you want to see a part 2, just leave a like down below. I might be disabling the comments within this video just because a lot of you do know where I work and I'm still working there, and I don't want to use that. I don't want anyone outside of my inner circle to know where I work. So I will be disabling comments. I'm going to be talking also a little quick just because my camera is about to die. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do this from worst to worser, or I'm just going to say them as they pop up into my head. So let's see. One time a lady came in, and where I work is kind of like a place for children and stuff, and you can do birthdays. This lady came in with a really big party, and I was super helpful to her. I was helping her get coupons. I was like, I know it's really hard to feed a lot of people, and you know, it's pretty expensive here, yada yada yada. I was helping her with coupons. I was nothing but courteous and super nice and helpful, and she got rung up, went about her day, and we have a salad bar in this establishment, and you have to pay for it. And so she was serving herself salad, and I was like, oh, sorry, excuse me, ma'am. You can't serve yourself unless you purchase the salad, you know, then we give you the plate and all that stuff, and you can serve yourself as many times as you want. And she was like, okay. And I was like, so I have to take the salad plate. And she goes, are you gonna come over here and take it from me? What? No. I was like, okay. And I went into the back and I got my guy manager, and whatever, he came up front, and I was like, hey, like, she didn't pay for it, she doesn't want to give me the plate, she's asked me if I was going to take it from her, and I don't want to take it from her. So whatever, I went to the back to do something, he, I guess, spoke to her, took the plate, and I come up and he's saying, well, have a nice day, and she goes, fuck you. I don't know if I should just not use actual curse words. Is that demonetization? I don't know. She was like, F you, actually I'm gonna buy the salad bar, yada yada yada. And here I am. She's cussing, she's causing a big fuss, and I am still trying to be as nice as possible to her. So nice that I have a line of customers, and I get another cashier to open up a line just for her. Just for her. To ring up her salad. While she's waiting, I'm helping out a customer, she's waiting, and she's like, I don't understand, somebody else did it while they were in front of me. And she goes, you know what, you're a stupid, fat, fudging bitch. And I was like, what? What did you just call me? She goes, yeah, you're a stupid bitch. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, ma'am, I'm just trying to do my job. She goes, I bet if I was Hispanic, you wouldn't have said anything. And I was like, what does you being Hispanic have to do with any of this? What does you not being Hispanic have to do with any of this? You were taking something that you didn't pay for. She goes, well, you didn't stop the lady in front of me. I'm like, well, I didn't see the lady in front of you, and if I would have seen the lady in front of you, I would have asked her to stop as well. And so she just kept on calling me a bunch of cuss words, saying a bunch of things to me, and I remember I went to the back, and I wasn't crying because I cared. Like, I had those tears of frustration, and I went to, like, the head manager, and they went to the front, and they talked to her, and they were like, you can't be rude to the employees. If you're even mean to her, if you even breathe the wrong way, if you look at her the wrong way, we have to kick you out. She's like, no, I'm so sorry. I spent so much money. And I was like, she wasn't even sorry that she did that to a child. I mean, I think I was a minor at this time. She wasn't even sorry that she did that to a child. She was sorry because she spent a lot of money. I was like, whatever. I was still super nice to her even through it all. Another time was it was a slow day. I think it was a weekday. I was working in the cashier area all by myself, and I went to the back to grab something. When I came back up, there was a man near the salad bar, and he looked really confused. So I went up to him and I went, you know, like, what do you need? What can I help you with? And he looks at me and he goes, oh, fuck. Oh, F. I don't know how to say this. Wow, I don't know. And he looks me dead in my eyes and he goes, Mommy, cubierto, Mommy, I'm not cubierto. Oh. I was like, what is it that you need? Because I speak perfect English. You need a fork? A fork? Yeah, the fork's right there in front of you. And he was like, and he grabbed the fork and just started backing away while I looked at him. He ignored me for the rest of the night. I was really upset because I was like, I helped out your family earlier, and how rude is it of you to automatically assume that I don't speak? Whatever. Oh, there's a time that a lady hit me. So she came in, she was pretty rude from the get-go, you know, just had an attitude about everything. She bought the salad bar, and wow, I'm realizing all our problems are coming from salad. Wow, kids, don't eat salad. And so she bought a salad bar, but she refused to put on the wristband, and that's how we know that you have it, so you need to put it on. So one of the cashiers told her, hey, you need to put it on. I was fixing the salad bar area, and she comes into the line serving herself. You guys are making such a big deal about this. I don't understand. I paid $8 freaking for this stupid wristband. In my head, I'm like, no, you're paying $8 for unlimited serving of yourself of this salad bar. She goes, I don't understand what is your problem, like, just for a wristband, yada yada yada. So I'm fixing all the utensils for the condiments, and for the condiments alone, for the toppings, and I go to fix the jalapenos, and so I just like put my hand forward. She smacks it, grabs the utensil, and starts serving herself, and I was like, ma'am. She looked at me and she walks away. So I was like, oh Lord, no. No, you just hit me. No. So she comes back 2 minutes later. This lady was insane. There's a thin glass up on the salad bar. She starts banging on it. Like, I'm not talking about like, excuse me, like she was like, hello, there's a problem with my card. And I was like, I wasn't sweet at this point. I was like, what do you need? She was like, there's a problem with my card. It won't work. And I'm like, what do you need? My card, is it this? Yeah, just tap it on there. And she walks away. So then a few hours goes by, and she is at the place where you get prizes. And so there's somebody helping a little kid next to her. So one of the other girls comes up to the front. She sees that. She thinks, oh, okay, this person is getting help. Their child is getting helped. So she turns around to come and tell me something, and the lady screams at the top of her lungs, so you're not gonna help me? The girl, she was like, she was, yeah, ma'am, I can help you. No, you didn't want to help me. You saw me here standing. You don't want to help me. She goes, ma'am, I'm sorry. I thought that was your child, that you were getting helped. No, I don't want to be helped by you. So she calls me over because I'm the supervisor of the floor, and she is like, hey, like, this lady is yelling. She doesn't want me to help her. She thinks that I intentionally tried not to help her. So I go up to her. Ma'am, what can I help you with? No. Is there a problem here? No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want any help. I was like, ma'am, so you don't want to be helped? No, I don't want any of it. So I go and I get my manager, and at this point I had already told him that she had hit me and that she had banged on the glass door. And so he goes up to her, he goes, ma'am, they go up to her and they're like, ma'am, what's the issue? And she's like, no, nobody wants to help me here. I don't even want help. And he goes, so you don't want help? And she's like, no. And he goes, well, then be quiet and please exit the store. He kicked her out because she was being rude and obnoxious and just really ugly with people, just for no reason. This one happened a lot more recently, we had to call the cops on a guy. So I think it was a Sunday, and I was in the cashier area by myself. Again, we were getting a little bit busy, and it was only about an hour or so till the next cashier came in, but we were still a little bit busy. There was about 4 people online just waiting. The system was kind of slow, and there was a man. There was the person I was helping, one more person, and then that man. So at this point, I'm like really concentrated on getting the system to work and getting what the customer needs. That this whole time, and mind you, my manager is up at the front, and I had blocked him out. So this whole time, he had been saying things, I heard it later from my manager, he had been saying things like, oh, she's so slow, what's wrong with this place, I need help now, I need assistance. And you know what this man said to my manager about me? He looked them in the eye and he said, she's so slow, it's like she has autism. First of all, wow. So at that point, my manager's like, don't take this man's money, call the cops. Don't take his money, we're not helping him. He starts calling her a stupid idiot, worthless. He starts saying a bunch of things about her, and then me, and then he gets up to the register, and he's like, so you're not gonna take my money? And I was like, no sir, I'm not allowed to take, sorry, my camera died. So I was like, no sir, I'm not gonna take your money. And he leans in close and he's like, I don't care about anybody in this place. I'll shoot this place up. And that was definitely like a red flag, and I've had numerous times where people have threatened my life in this job, and it's very scary. But yeah, so he knew that we were calling the cops, so he like frantically went and grabbed his mom and his child and like sprinted out. And you could just tell when a person is just deeply rootedly ugly inside. Like, he was so ugly inside, because he would even speak in that manner to his mother. Like, I remember he wanted to ask his mom if she wanted something off the menu, and so he was calling her from across, and like his mom couldn't hear him. She was much older lady, and so he was like, that deaf ass bleep. He was like, she's so freaking dumb, she can't hear me, deaf ass female dog. And I was like, how could you talk like that about your mother? Yeah. So I've never seen that guy again, thank God, because I would definitely call the cops on him again. And then I'm gonna finish you off with one of the most disgustingly gross story that I ever witnessed working here. And I think at that time I definitely wanted to quit just because of that small thing. And you know, we get guys here who are creeps and just freak us out. And so I remember it was like towards the beginning, a few months in, I want to say 7 or 8 months into this job. So like there's a hallway leading down to the back of the building, and you know, to the right there's another room, and then the girls' bathroom and the boys' bathroom, and then to the left there's a room that we keep stuff for parties. So I remember I went to go grab something for a party that I was doing, and there was a man walking in front of me, I'm assuming going to the bathroom, and he looks back and he kind of smiles, and he like looks at me and he goes, "Princess, come on." And he gestures at me to go inside of the bathroom with him. I would rather swallow my own vomit. Yeah, like I was just walking behind this man that I've never seen in my life at all, and he looks back at me and he goes, "Come on, princess." What? No. No. N-O. No. This has been a PSA for no. And I completely ignored him, walked right past him, got what I needed, and I went and I told my manager, and they literally stood there waiting for the person, but I guess he had been in and out of the bathroom as I was in the room grabbing the item, because afterwards I couldn't see him anywhere. So yeah, those have been 5 times that customers have absolutely tried me. Like I said, leave a like below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on all my other social media, and definitely let me know if you want me to do a part 2 to this, because I definitely have a lot more stories. Bye!